Bitcoin, a show dedicated to all things, questions, and markets related to Bitcoin, little b for the currency, and Bitcoin big B for the network. A collective journey to understand, apply, and use this innovation, all Bitcoin, all the time. Let's have a live look at Bitcoin right now. The Coindesk Bitcoin price XBX index currently at 29,590 of $570 right now. Bitcoin is down just about 1% over the past 24 hours. The most reliable reference prices for institutions since 2014 are now published under the Coindesk brand, trusted globally as the leader in crypto news, events, and data.
The chart of the day is brought to you by Crypto.com, the world's fastest growing crypto app.
Bitcoin temporary loss, then recovered above the $29,000 support level this morning, setting the tone for other major cryptocurrencies. Some analysts say Bitcoin's current range between 29 to 30,000 could be breached in coming weeks, and the asset could become more volatile. FX Pro telling Coindesk, quote, this current reduction in volatility risks turning into an explosion in the near term, potentially setting off momentum for a few days or weeks. Despite BTC's market capitalization declining to about $552 billion, Bitcoin dominance over altcoins is at a 7-month high. BTC dominance, the measure of how much of the total market cap of crypto is comprised of Bitcoin, has increased to 45%, the highest the metric has gone up to since October of 2021. Hashdex telling Coindesk that we saw, quote, large sellers dominating the market in Ether this morning, which was fueled by losing interest. This is a clear absence of a bullish volatility currently witnessed in the crypto market. Let's take a look at some of our top news headlines. So while the defamation trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp is catching the attention of mainstream news, in the crypto world, all eyes are on the defamation trial between Craig Wright, the man who claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto and the creator of Bitcoin, versus Peter McCormack, the man who says Wright is a fraud. Joining us now to discuss is Peter McCormack, host of the What Bitcoin Did podcast and Follow the Money, a newly released documentary free to watch on YouTube on El Salvador. Hi, Peter. Live from the Prince of Bedford and on the run.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you. All right. So thanks for joining us in your car. I had a chance to see your Twitter, and this looks awfully stressful. And I guess first off, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's all done. I'm fine.
All right. So Craig, who claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, alleges that you destroyed his career with 15 tweets and a podcast appearance. You don't believe he's Satoshi Nakamoto, and your defense went trying to prove the claims are true, but rather tried convincing the court that you did not destroy his career. Would it just be too hard to disprove his claims? And I mean, will we ever get someone to move Satoshi's coins and prove who is Satoshi once and for all?
This is this litigation that only finished yesterday, and that doesn't actually have a judgment on it yet. So I don't think it would be wise for me to be discussing this. I didn't even know you guys were going to be asking me about this, and I wouldn't have appeared on the show if you had told me, because that could be a negative towards my case. So I'm not sure why you're asking me about this.
Fair enough. No, our producer had mentioned it to you. That was my understanding, and so I thought you knew. But that's okay. We can move on from that. What we really actually wanted to talk about was your new documentary on El Salvador. It's just that this happened to be in the news, so we thought we would mention it, but no worries.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of irresponsible live litigation, asking somebody about it when a judgment hasn't been passed. And if this is a live show, this is detrimental to a decision that's still not been reached yet. So I'm not sure why you're asking me about this.
Because we did see that you had commented on Twitter on it, so we thought you were open to it. But if you're not, that's totally fine. So fair enough. Let's clear the air.
I commented on the fact the litigation was over. I thank the people who were involved in supporting the litigation, but I didn't comment on the litigation itself because there is still a judgment to be reached.
Right. And we did see that in terms of Craig Wright, he is also suing Hodlonaut. So this doesn't appear to be over for folks. So I guess we'll wait to see what happens from here. So All right. We wanted to get to your documentary on El Salvador. I did have a chance to watch the first part today. It was really well done, very remarkably produced. So we have a clip. Let's roll it.
My reception's gone. Our reception